Sneakerhead. Gotta get mine like a week ahead. Can I cut the line? Let me sneak ahead. I'm a sneakerhead. 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 How many heads know what I'm talking about? Bride had mine for they came out.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? The Sneakerheads Light once again coming at you with a review of my latest copy, the Chi-Town Sneaker Geek. But before we get off into the review, a quick PSA. Today is December 1st. It's World AIDS Day. Please know your status. Please go get tested. It only takes 2 minutes to go ahead and get tested. It's not painful at all. I had a very close friend of mine pass away from this disease. And it is treatable, you know. There's no cure for it, but it's treatable. So please know your status. It not only affects you, it affects your loved ones as well. It's something very near and dear to my heart. Please know your status. Please get tested. You know, this is a lot bigger than, you know, a shoe review. So this people's lives we're talking about here. So know your status. Go get tested. Let's get back into a brighter note. This shoe dropped yesterday. Very limited release from Nike, even more limited than a Quick Strike. Certain Nike retailers were able to cop this shoe. You were able to get it on Nike.com, very limited release. You were able to get it at certain Nikes, like Nike Chicago, places like that. They had the Twitter RSVP system. I was fortunate enough to actually win a pair, so I got it. It's a great story behind the shoe too. It's a nice thing that Nike brand is doing with the Doernbecher Freestyle project. If you guys, you know, are interested in the story, it's Doernbecher Freestyle. You can Google it. I'll put the spelling right here so you guys can see how to spell it. Doernbecher Freestyle. It's a great story, and it's a great thing that Nike's doing to try to raise proceeds for this wonderful hospital. They've been doing it now for 9 years. They've got about 4 or 5 million that they've raised total. So, I mean, it's working. This being one of those limited release shoes that dropped, I believe there were 3 or 4, maybe even 5 pairs that dropped yesterday from the Doernbecher Freestyle project. I know there may have been a pair of Dunks. I know there were a pair of Free Runs. But this is pretty much the most sought after one. It's the Air Jordan 9. A young kid by the name of Oswaldo Jimenez suffers from a disease where he exerts energy very quickly. So unfortunately, he was a soccer player. He had to give up soccer to deal with the disease. He was fortunate enough to actually win the chance to design his own pair of Nike Air Jordan 9s. I should say Air Jordan 9s, Jordan brand Air Jordan 9s. And between what he came up with, his ideas, and what the creators at Nike put together, I would have to say it's an amazing shoe. It's near and dear to my heart because it affects a little 10-year-old kid. You know, and this made his dream come true. There are going to be people walking around with his shoe on. Like, that's crazy. That's something that I'm sure, as a lot of sneakerheads, you know, would wish that they can design their own shoe. And that's why Nike ID and My Adidas, you know, exists now. So he was able to actually design his own pair of Air Jordan 9s. I was actually able to cop a pair, and I must say it's a really nice shoe. This is your Doernbecher 9s, or DB9s for short. You'll see the white, you'll see the black, you'll see the metallic gold all over the shoe. The white is actually 3M. It's very reflective, very nice when light hits it. As far as the stitching is great. You know, it's a very nice put together shoe, which frustrates me because what I see is a lot of Quick Strike and limited releases. You know, there aren't too many issues with quality, but you have general releases, and there, you know, you have your issues. So if Nike can do it with a Quick Strike and they can do it with a limited release, I'm sure they can do it with a general release. That's just me in my opinion. Very nice shoe. It's a lot of stories inside the shoe. It's a lot of heritage in this shoe. As you can see, the young kid, the other shoe actually is green. You can see the kid put the red and green soles to, you know, show heritage for, you know, his home country of Mexico. The kid's got his birthday in here. You know, he's got his nickname all over the shoe. It has has the chicken design. Like it's a great shoe, and it's a great story behind this shoe. So let me be fortunate enough to share with you guys what I was able to cop yesterday. As always, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the page. I've got a lot of reviews coming for you guys in the month of December. December is going to be a very hot month and a very exciting month for us. I may even have an extra review coming next week. I'm in the process of seeing how that may go, but I do have a couple reviews that are definite that I will be doing for you guys. But we'll talk about that at the end of this video. Right now, let's go ahead and get into the DB9 video. Let's give you guys a nice review of this shoe. Let's get into it, I guess. All right, talk to you guys at the end of this. Okay, let's go ahead and get you a look at the tag. We have the Air Jordan 9 Retro DB, white, metallic, gold, and black. Style number 580892, color code 170. Suggested retail price $175. Let's go ahead and get you guys a toe box area. As you can see, the toe box wrap, which goes to the back of the shoe, has this like black and gold feather design. Actually, the kid who designed this, his nickname was Bolito, which means little chicken. So as you can see, the wrap has actually these black and gold feather design that goes all the way around. It's supposed to be chicken feathers. The toe box area is going to be the white hard leather. You'll see your standard designs as gold trim, your gold eyelids, and your black tongue area, which is mesh. And then as you can see, we'll see Oswaldo's nickname, Bolito, on the actual tongue of the shoe. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys a 3M look at the shoe as well. It's hard to see the actual tongue area when I have the flash on, so stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys a 3M look at this shoe too. And as we look at the size of the shoe, what you see at the bottom shoe is going to be your outside left. You'll see that black and gold chicken feather wrap all the way around. You'll see the gold trim, the gold eyelids, and you'll see your Jumpman on the outside is actually the metallic gold as well. On the inside, same thing without the Jordan wrap. Okay, this is the back view of the shoe. I want you guys to pay attention to 3 things on the back of the shoe. One, you'll see the usual 23 number has been replaced by the number 17, which is Oswaldo Jimenez's favorite number. You'll see our Jumpman World insignia is actually gold plated this time, so it's actually a gold plate. You can see your pull tabs actually has Oswaldo Jimenez's name on there, full name. And then third, last but not least, if you look at the back tongue of the area, you'll see the date September 13th, which is Oswaldo's birthday. Now you guys are getting an overhead view of the shoe, the actual inside of the shoe. You'll see the soles actually have a matching chicken logo symbolizing the Bolito, which is Oswaldo's nickname. And for this shoe, we've got to show you guys both soles. We'll see that the soles are actually clear. And you'll see that one is green and one is red, symbolizing the Mexican flag. Oswaldo is from a small town in Mexico, so we wanted to go ahead and definitely pay tribute, to his home country. So we've got the red, the blue, and the gold for Mexico. And I definitely promise you guys that 3M look of the shoe, because in my opinion, it's very hot. So let's go ahead and show you guys what 3M really looks like. Alright, this is what your 3M is going to look like on your shoes. You've got the light on. You'll see how bright the reflectors are. So bright that we can't even focus on the black mesh tongue. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and do the review first and then give you guys a view of the 3M. That actual mark that's on the right shoe, it's on the left hand side of the screen, actually doesn't even show up without the 3M. So which is crazy to me, but you can see
how hot that shoe looks when the light hits it. And of course, I got to give you that side view of that 3M.
Alright, there you have it. That's your DB9 review. Hopefully you guys liked the shoe. Hopefully you guys learned a lot about the Doernbecher project. And hopefully you guys learned a lot about Oswaldo Jimenez. A great kid, a great story. A lot of heritage into the shoe. Hopefully you guys picked up something. Hopefully you guys, you know, if you're warm-hearted, hopefully you guys, it touched your heart like it touched me. You know, as a sneakerhead, we always want to design our own pair of shoes. We always want to be have that limited shoe. So when I had the opportunity to get these, it was a no-brainer. And I'm very pleased with my purchase, especially getting it at retail. I know this shoe has been going for like no less than $400 on certain social sites like Facebook, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Especially with this shoe being as though it's for a good cause. It's not necessarily just a release that has the hype. I mean, it's the money that Nike is raising for the Doernbecher Hospital. It's ridiculous how these resellers are using it as an opportunity to, you know, make their pockets fatter. I know we say that the sneaker game is messed up, but the only way that we can actually change the sneaker game is through action. You know, talk is cheap. So for everybody that actually got these shoes, they were able to secure these shoes at a retail price. Shout out to you guys, man. I know, you know, it was very limited. I know we got lucky. So if you were able to get them, much love to you guys. Yeah, man, it's a very nice shoe. Like I say, love the clear sole, love the heritage and the stories inside of the shoe. This is gonna go grail status to me. I have no idea when I'm gonna rock these shoes. I bought it just because, like I say, as a collector, you always want to have those pieces that are like the staple of your collection. And this is definitely something you can build your collection around. This could definitely be a staple piece. Not a general release, very limited, and it's a lot of story, especially so if you know your history. It's a great conversation starter. As far as my usual 1 to 5 cop or not, I'm putting this at a 5, now. So, like I said, I just truly bought into the story. I truly bought into the things that Nike are doing for the Children's Hospital, and this is definitely a purchase that I have absolutely zero regrets about. Absolutely none. It's for a great cause, and Nike did a great job, not only with the project, but with the actual shoe in and of itself. That's going to go ahead and end it for the DB9 review. A couple of quick things before I let you guys get out of here. I know in the last video we talked about the Bread 4, and I was on the fence about it. As you can see, I was actually able to cop a pair. I went ahead and copped a pair. I made up to my mind that I was not going to pay over retail for the shoe, so if I couldn't get it at retail, I just wasn't going to get it. So I was able to actually cop these on a website, champs.com, at retail, literally 2 hours after the release. So I guess a lot of people reserved the shoes but didn't pay for them. So I was actually luckily and fortunate enough for my size to become available, and I was able to cop it. So do have a pair of the Bread 4s to add to the collection. So that's always nice. I'm pretty satisfied with the quality of the shoe. You know, like I said, like I told you guys from the other video, I mean, the new Buck Suede material on here is second to none. It's even a step above the Calf 4, so I'm very, very satisfied with these. Can't wait to rock these. I actually might rock them today. It's actually 60 degrees in Chicago on December 1st, so these may actually get rocked today. I don't know. But besides that, we may have a cool gray 9 review coming up. I'm personally not going to get the shoe, but I do know that one of my close friends is interested in buying a pair. So if he's able to secure a pair for early release, I will do a review for you guys then for the cool gray 9s. We did talk about the Thunder 4s last time. I told you guys I didn't know if I was going to do it on the fence because I got the foam posits, and then I went ahead and got the breads. Went and played poker a couple of weeks ago, made about $300, so I will be coming with the Thunder 4s. That's guaranteed. Those are already paid for. We just got to wait for those bad boys to release. And it's also, you know, the highly anticipated shoe of the year. You got your Bread 11s dropping. So, of course, we're going to definitely do an early review for that for you guys. So yeah, just stay on the lookout in the next 2 weeks. We're going to have at least 2 videos coming to you guys. As far as the early releases are concerned, I know this one, you know, is not an early release, but it's a very limited release. So, you know, hopefully you guys appreciated the video. Hopefully you guys appreciated my insight about it. And like I said, if you have any questions about the Doernbecher project, please Google it. It's very easy to find. If you type in Doernbecher Freestyle, the first link will pop up as far as the hospital is concerned. It'll give you a lot of stories on the kids and their, you know, shoe designs and the stories behind the designs of the shoes. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, it's 60 degrees in Chicago today. You don't know how many of these days you're going to have until March or April, so I'm going to get out here and enjoy these. You guys be safe. Hope you guys had a great start to your holiday season. Anything else I want to say? I think that's it. You guys stay blessed. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the corrections. I can only get better if you guys tell me. So we're only human. We all make mistakes. So thank you guys for the corrections as well. I'm humble enough to definitely say I appreciate it. And I learn from you guys. You guys learn from me as well. It's a two-way street. Chi-Town Sneaker Geek. Y'all go out here and enjoy yourselves. I'll holla.
Go ahead.